What's good, everybody? It's your boy, and I'm here with a message. I'm here to say after 3 years, we're down to fuck Sprint. Um, how did I come to this? Very easy. I had a Samsung Note 4. Beautiful phone, great phone, love the phone. It was one of my favorite phones. My second phone that I personally picked myself, that I was paying on myself, that I myself had no help with, this was my phone. Therefore, through all this, I cared about this phone, put plenty of things in it, upgraded the memory card, did everything with this phone. It was my phone, and it was on Sprint. Now, I recently had a problem with this phone. 2 days ago, the phone died. No idea why. Found out that somehow this phone was bent. No idea how it happened. It had been in a case ever since I bought it. The case didn't help. Now, the tablet that I am recording this on, because I'm going to show you something here in a minute, was free. It was a free tablet, and you paid like $15 a month for the 1 gig of data. And okay, whatever. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I told them at the time when I got it that I was not going to need any insurance on this tablet. Now, this was back in July of last year. Now, due to the fact that I didn't want any insurance on the phone, back in July, or not the phone, but back that, because I didn't want any insurance on the tablet, and I already had a phone that I'd had now for the better part of almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years this December of 2016. When that happened, what they did was they turned the insurance off of the phone and they put it on my tablet. I did not okay this. So what happened is my phone was not covered. And they did absolutely nothing for it. They did not credit the account. They did nothing. So they told me, well, why don't you buy yourself out of the phone? It'll cost you $300. We can put you in a new phone, and if you get the basic model, which is 32 gigs, it'll be free. If you want the bonus one of 64, it'll be $100. Overall cost would have been $100, $400 altogether. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I need a phone. I'll do it. Because I need a phone. I need a phone for my job. I was like, okay, whatever. And I told them right after I said I'll do it, I said, let me go get the money. Because I tend to not deal with credit. I tend to not deal with debit. Because I don't have a debit card. I have a bank account. I don't have a debit card. I have a bank card, which means I can go to the bank, withdraw money out of the ATM, and that's all that card's really good for. That way I tend to not go into debt. I'm horrible with money. I will admit this. So when I told them I could deal with cash and cash only, they were like, we don't accept cash. So I went to the store in my area, in my town, where, you know, it's right across where I live. It's really not that far. And I said, hey, is there any way we can move this $300 to the bill so I can just pay it all off and you can take the cash? He had me call customer care, whatever the fuck it is. And the lady on the phone told me they can't do that. There's no way. The phone had an $800 credit limit. $800 credit limit on the phone. And you're telling me you cannot move the device charge, the $300 to buy me out of this phone, to the credit line so I can just pay it like it's a fucking bill? So I can give them the money, all the money at one time? I had the phone bill right there. I had it, $130. I went and put that in the bank today. It's not due till the 15th. So the money that I owed them, I had in my pocket. I wouldn't put that in the bank. The fact they said they wouldn't do this, I was right there. The sprint rep, whatever you want to call him, was right there. He was right there next to me while I was on the phone. And when they told me no, I was like, fuck it, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm leaving. Fuck it, I'm leaving. And he goes, what they say? I said, they told me I was not allowed to do that. They cannot do that. And he goes, what? I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm done. I'm leaving. He literally looked at me and goes, I would too. Now, if any of you motherfuckers from Sprint see this video, hear what I'm saying to you. Your own people just agreed that I should leave. What does that say about your business practices? Oh, well, it's the corporate thing. It's the corporate. When you pass down bullshit things like this is what costs you money. I know I'm just one person, but this isn't just something that happens to one person. This happens to a lot of people. You have so many fucking devices that you can't keep up with your own shit. And the coding on these devices are damn near one number apart. And you don't send out little pings. Did you know this just happened? Did you know this just happened to this device? You don't do that. You're not on top of your shit. And the customer is just a customer. We're not that damn smart. We're not that damn tech savvy when it comes to phones and tablets. Especially when it comes to the insurance part. We just know we want it covered. So if we're sitting around and we're on our phone and we're, and something happens to the damn thing, and we've been paying the same amount of the price for 6-7 months, yet the device's insurance has been canceled and nobody informed us, then we should be, we should have something for that. There shouldn't be any argument over that. You mean you didn't cancel the insurance? No, bitch, I had another product bought. You covered that for some unknown reason. I never agreed to that. You should be covering this one. So whatever fucking happened to this product should be free. Don't give me a credit for the months that I've been paying on this product over here. Cover this bitch. And we'll call that even. Because that's what the fuck should happen. You want to credit it? That's fine. Take it off of however much it's going to be. But don't you fucking do this shit again. In fact, cut the insurance back on for free. Take out however much the difference is from the cost. And we'll call it even. But don't sit there and bullshit me. Alright? And then tell me that when I want to pay my way out of a phone to upgrade to a new one, that you're not going to take my form of payment. Because you don't accept that kind of payment. That's basically like, oh, your money's no good here. And we're going to purposely get you in trouble with creditors because we are the problem. Right here, Sprint. Right here. I can't wait for you to try to contact me about this shit. I'm going to tell you to go to hell. I'm going to tell you exactly where to fucking stick it. You don't want to take my money? Bitch, I have the money to pay it off. That's no problem. I have it. You don't want to fucking take it. That's the problem. Go ahead and get a creditor. Call the creditor up. I will have him call you the fuck back. I will. I'll be like, you know what? Call them back. And ask them, did he say he wasn't going to pay you? Or did you say you weren't going to take his payment? You see the difference? Because all you did today was tell me you weren't going to accept my payment. You told me that twice. And any other business out there that tells you we're not going to take your money is a fucking idiot. You're not going to take my money? Alright, then you get to hold on to your product. Obviously you don't want the money. Obviously you don't care. And while I'm thinking about it, this actually happened too. I was at Walmart, the little self-scans. Why the hell do y'all have those if they're not going to work? If you're not gonna keep up with those, why have them? I went through the self scans. Every single one of them bitches was card only. They have a slot for cash. Why the fuck aren't they working? And it's not like Walmart doesn't have the money to keep them up. Do I need to fly out there to Arizona and beat the holy fuck out of that guy just so he understands you need to keep this shit working properly in order to make your money? Like, does that need to happen? Because I don't know about you, but that shit is irritating when you are forced to go through a line that is backed up as is for 3 fucking products. 3. Meanwhile, you got, 9 to 10 people in front of you, and their back, their buggies are like fucking slammed. See the point? Self-scan was invented for people who, are super quick. They don't have ginormous buggies full. Granted, you get a few of those in there, but they're like, registers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever, 10 items or less. That's what the self-scans are for. And if you're not going to keep up with those, take them out of there. That's fucking pointless. And if we're seriously becoming the United States of credit cards, I'm out this bitch. Because that's fucking stupid. That's going to put everybody who works for any kind of delivery service out of a job. You got to pay me in credit. How the fuck do you think you're going to be able to pay the people who do deliveries in credit? Oh, well, you got a receipt. Yeah, you know what happens with that receipt when you put that tip on that motherfucker? We still get cash. And when you get paid on a check and you take that check to the bank, doesn't that check dissolve into cash that you in turn get out of the bank and take to a store? Am I the only one seeing something here? Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that. And before I get out of here, I want to show this off to you. It's my new phone. Check that bitch out. That's a big ass phone, too. It's an LG. I've never had an LG phone. It's an LG V6, I think is what it said. I can't even remember what I did with it. Yeah, here's the box, or not the box. Oh, not a V6, it's a V10. Here's the box. It's on Verizon. I went to Verizon because, like I said, it's fuck Sprint. I just told you the whole story. All the shit is on the back, like right here. So the volume and this little circle is the power volume, and there's a camera right here, flashlight, and all kinds. I have it in the OtterBox. I even put a screen protector on here, like a, what do you call it? Some kind of a film for the screen. So I really did. I put a lot of into it just so I could have this one last for a long time. So if anything happens to it, and it's covered, the insurance is on there. I'm not gonna go through this again. I'm not buying anything else. I have a tablet which I'm recording on. I have that, and I have my phone. I'm not doing no more multiple purchases to anybody. This is some shit that should have never happened, and that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about. I got me a new copy of Assassin's Creed 4. Hopefully this one will work. The disc is actually very clean, so look out for the gameplay coming through. It's going to be coming up soon. Last night should have not got cut off. That was not supposed to happen. I didn't cut it myself. You know how I normally do. I say that I'm calling it here, and then I cut it, but that's not what happened. What happened was, I guess the disc was so dirty that it could only get up to where it did, and it cut off itself. So I apologize about that, and like I said, I'm fixing to start it up, and we'll see what happens from there. And we will hopefully start broadcasting some more Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I know, I know that was not a huge turnout for the game broadcast because it's an older game, but it still had a pretty good turnout for it. So I will see y'all then, and as always, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, fuck Sprint. If you're with them, you're with them. I'm not. That was my story through them, and like I said, I was with them for 3 years. Now I'm with Verizon, and I started at Metro. So think about that. I started at Metro, went to Sprint, now I'm at Verizon. And my bill is not any different. In fact, it might be a few dollars cheaper. Just putting it out there. It was 130. I think it's now like down to 125. So it's not unlimited, but it's down there. And I don't ever, if I'm at the house, I'll be on Wi-Fi, and if I'm out and about, I'm out and about. So, and I don't really use anything when I'm out and about. So, again, it is what it is, and I will see y'all next time, man. This video went on for longer than I thought, so I will see y'all then, man. Definitely. Deuces.